welcome to the chart of the month from Silicon Valley Mobility for May 2020. May 2020, that means happy anniversary Silicon Valley Mobility. It's been 3 years already and it's been great. Therefore, today I'm going to do something that some of you have been suggesting I should talk more about. What actually is Silicon Valley Mobility? Therefore, let's do Silicon Valley Mobility by the numbers. Just recently, the 50th client found its way to my firm, which documents quite some success. In that context, a big thank you to all those 50 corporations, associations, startups, firms, universities, and more that have reached out for consulting and advisory. Thank you so much for your business and even more for your trust. Also, many clients seek Silicon Valley Mobility for engagements 12 months or longer. That is 70% of their project volume. I typically discuss with prospective clients at the beginning that the consulting and advisory work is better done as a long-lasting relationship rather than a transactional gig. Another interesting insight is quite some of you seem to assume that Silicon Valley Mobility is a lot about giving keynotes and lectures. Well, this is what you might see in the public, but it is actually just about 20% of the income. That means by far the majority is consulting projects that are not public. And actually, Silicon Valley Mobility does not put client logos on its website. Some colleagues have, however, suggested doing so would be a good proof of credibility. But I prefer trust and confidentiality over PR and advertising. That's just how it works here, and it has worked well. Thus far, I have also been on the advisory board of 6 startups, which is an important component of Silicon Valley Mobility to coach entrepreneurs, explain the industry, and also, quite frankly, for me to learn a lot. Thanks to those founders for challenging my beliefs every time we meet. Well, that leads to the question that comes up quite often. Who or how big actually is Silicon Valley Mobility? Well, besides me, there are no full-time employees around here, but almost 100 on-demand domain experts. Those are other consultants or independent contractors that I personally know and can call upon for projects or workshops where specific expertise is needed that I don't possess. For instance, I don't claim to be a pro in artificial intelligence, battery chemistry, or interaction design. But there are those great experts that tell me they would be happy to team up. And speaking of network, I have about 5,500 LinkedIn connections. I'll leave this to you, whether you think this is large or small. But I know that I can call on many of those colleagues for advice, and they often reach out to me for the same. Thanks to all of you as well. I strongly believe in the importance of professional and personal exchange. So this number tells me the network is strong and healthy. That's it. Silicon Valley Mobility by the numbers. I hope this gives you a better understanding of the general size and typical business of what I have created over the last 3 years. I look forward to growing that further and to having you as client 51, 52, or beyond. So much about this video. Feel free to reach out for more info and further interaction. Thanks for watching today. Bye-bye.